Hey, Nate.
Yo, what's up with it?
Guess what time it is?
What time is it?
No, you have to guess.
Oh,
Guess.
it's time for comics.
We don't have time to do an intro because we have 22 to
22?
23 comics
Way
to
too
get
many.
through. So, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. You get the first one.
All right. First up, we're starting with, oh god, the mic is right in my way.
Yeah, well, that's a new mic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, first up is Venom 34. What is this? The penultimate issue? Second to last?
Second
issue?
to last. Second to
Venom?
last. Ominous cover there.
Oh, I know. And we were advised by Donnie Cates on Twitter. You gotta read this first.
Read it first.
Before King in Black.
Before King in Black.
That's why we put it first on this show.
Clever, right?
Read it in the order we tell you. We're not going to steal you wrong.
Next up, we've got Planet of the Symbiotes number 3. This is the last issue in this little tie-in. Jacob said that there's a key, something big. There's a new character in this book, so if you're not picking this up, or you have picked this up, take care of this issue, because apparently there is a new character in this book. I haven't had like a. I'm not meh on this, but I'm not like, dude, get Planet of the Symbiotes.
Yeah.
It's been fun, ish.
Yeah, what is it? Is this issue 3 or 4?
It's issue 3.
3, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, issue 2 was with the kaiju.
Yeah, that was kind of meh.
I liked issue 1.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the final big, beautiful King in Black, issue 5.
So nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens. Where we're going to go with this. What's going to be the new status quo, if any, for Eddie and Dylan?
Yeah, I'm almost certain Danny will stick, or Danny, that Donnie will land. He will stick the landing.
Yeah.
But there's I've got a lot riding on this issue. Like if it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this is basically the end of Venom, his Venom run. We've got, issue 200 or 35 that we're getting, but like this is basically the finale. Really, I think the issue 35 is going to be more of like an epilogue.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
we'll see.
After that, we have American Chavez number 2. I was pleasantly surprised with issue 1, and so yeah, I cannot wait to read this book. The artwork in this book is fantastic in the previous issue. The story came out of nowhere. I thought it was great. And like I've said before, like if you can get me hooked on a character that I had known nothing about in the first book, you're doing your job right. So I'm excited. Like I say all the time, I'm excited for all these books, but I am genuinely impressed and excited for this book. After that, we have Avengers 44. The Phoenix. Shut up. The Phoenix will have been chosen in this book, so we're going to find out who actually gets to be the Phoenix. We'll see. I don't know. Will it stick? Will it make any sense?
Absolutely not.
Only Jason Aaron knows.
Yeah, only Jason Aaron knows. Before we go to the next book,
Uh-oh.
what is happening here?
What?
Can we get a different ad on the back of the books? Jesus Christ.
What's up? Oh, the
Venom watch.
Don't you want that watch?
I don't, like, literally not at all. Like, not even in the slightest bit.
I haven't even really
I
looked at
wouldn't
it.
even wear it if someone gave it to me for free.
Wow.
Wouldn't wear it.
Okay.
Next up, we have Excalibur number 20, and I am super excited for this issue. Mm-hmm. We need to find out exactly what's going on with Betsy, the multiverse, getting her back to her body. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think she's going to stay in the clone body.
Well, dude,
Not that it really
her original body is
shattered into the multiverse.
Yeah, it's just glass, dude.
It's comics, so they can make everything come back.
That's true. You can do whatever you want. After that, we've got Marauders number 19. I don't really remember what the hell's going on in this book. I know that they were dealing with the King in Black stuff, but that was a one-off. So I I think if anything, they're getting ready for the Hellfire Gala. This might be like a.
This was the last issue was they were in
Madripoor.
They were in Madripoor, and they got framed for this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well then
they fought in a bar.
That's right. That's right. Well, I guess we'll just get some more of that, but I would assume that we're moving closer to the Hellfire Gala. I think that's where we're headed.
So I'm cheating right now, and it looks like my favorite part from the previous issue, which was Mask's redemption of sorts. He gets to do a nice thing for somebody.
Yeah.
Looks like he's featured pretty prominently in this issue, so I'm curious where we're going with that.
Maybe he's not so nice.
That would make me really sad.
I don't know. I'm just guessing there. Next up, we've got Star Wars High Republic number 4. Skier has been possessed by the dark side vegetation.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. I'm ready to see what happens. I'm still not mad on this. I'm all for it. I'm all aboard the High Republic train. Yeah, we'll have to see. This cover is a little weird. I think the perspective is a little off, but other than that, I dig it.
Yeah, it's not one of Noto's best covers, but I'm really interested in this story. One of the descriptions for this issue was Avar Kriss faces one of her darkest demons or something to that effect, which I know we're not that far into this character with the comics, but like she's a very prominent character in the first book, and like her being dark or scared or facing demons is, she's just portrayed as such a strong, powerful, unwavering figure that I'm very interested to see. I think something's going to happen with Skier, like she's going to have to like kick him out of the order or something.
Or he dies, dude. I mean, he might even die.
Could do that.
Have to wait and see. Yeah.
All right. Staying on the Star Wars High Republic train, we've got High Republic Adventures number 3. We're going to continue our adventures with these characters. I cannot remember their names, but the little girl that was Force sensitive is now heading to the Starlight Citadel with Yoda and all the Padawans, and then her friend is with who might be Marchion Ro. He's a baddie either way. And he's got to figure out if he's going to stay with the baddies or if he's going to try to get the heck out of there. So this has been way better. I mean, it's only 2 issues, but the first 2 issues were way better than I was expecting for a series that is geared towards kids.
Right. A little more violent than you expected.
Yes, in a good way.
For sure.
Looks like that is it for our Marvel books. So now let's move on to DC, which we have a whole DC section now.
So pumped.
First up, we have Batman 107. That is an awesome Scarecrow cover. I love that.
I'm just gonna throw this out right now.
Do it.
I'm gonna say something super controversial.
Okay, you do this all the time.
At least for this show.
Okay.
This might be my pick of the week.
A DC pick of the week?
I know, bro. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I mean, the fact that I'm picking a Batman book preemptively over 2.
Yeah, you always do the preemptive pick. I just don't know how you do it.
I'm picking it over 2 Donny Cates books.
That's true.
Am I smoking crack right now?
Probably cocaine.
Not cocaine. All right. Anyway, I digress. No, I agree. The cover is killer. 106 had me hooked, and so I think I have high hopes for this book, and I think Tynion's going to deliver. I have no doubts this book is going to be good.
The show.
Anyway, after that, our next DC book is Suicide Squad number 2. We are breaking out of Arkham Asylum with Superboy after A-Day, the events of A-Day, which happened in the Future State storylines, and then into the Infinite Frontier storylines. I picked up the first issue on a whim before we started midway through our DC kind of run, and I was like, I'm adding it, and I really liked it. So I'm excited to see, what Peacemaker and Talon and Superboy are up to in this issue. So
is this Superboy Con-El or Connor?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like a clone. He's actually got Lex Luthor's like DNA in him.
Yeah, exactly. He was one of the like 4 Batmans that took over after Supermans that took over. During Reign of Superman.
Yep.
Okay. As you can see, I've been doing some DC history lessons.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Speaking of more DC, we've got Green Lantern, #1, the core conflict. Teen Lantern arrives. We'll see. We picked up. This was one of those. This is we'll see how issue 1 goes, and if we'll go from there. And again, I like Green Lantern. I've admitted that on the show. Mm-hmm. As a kid, I grew up just like watching him on the television shows and being like, I want to be a Green Lantern comic book fan. So we'll see what happens. I don't have extremely high hopes for this book, but I would like to add it. If it's good, then I will add it to my pull list. If it's not, then I won't add it to my pull list. So.
Well, I will at least make it to issue 2 because issue 2 ties into our next book, which is Far Sector #11, featuring my current favorite DC character of all time, Joe Mullion. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I'm patting her butt. I didn't mean to do that. But apparently she is going to be one of the main characters in this new Green Lantern run. She'll make her first appearance in this Green Lantern run in issue 2. Mm-hmm. So I will be sticking around to see what she has to do and how she is involved. I will say I'm very nervous because so this was like the 3rd book I ever picked up. I had no idea about comics at all. Right. I only picked it up because of N.K. Jemisin, and she's the only one that's really ever written Joe. So I am a little worried about someone else writing Joe and not getting her correctly. However, we'll get a couple issues in.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. And speaking of Joe's own book, Far Sector #11, we're in the penultimate issue of this one as well. They've done us dirty by releasing this book once every 2 months. But shit's starting to hit the fan in this book. Everyone's starting to find out which characters are, double agents or twisting, words around, and the people that you thought were allies are certainly not allies. And it turns out people have been doing the using switch off is a much more bigger part of their economy than they thought it was.
Interesting.
So I'm very excited for Far Sector 11.
Nice. After that, we've got Crime Syndicate #2, a limited series, Superwoman versus the World. So in the previous issue, everyone except for Superwoman had been taken over by Starro aliens, and so Earth 3 is in chaos even more than with the Crime Syndicate in charge of it. So I will see that, and I think there's an Owlman story in here too, like an origin story. I enjoyed the first issue. I know some people weren't on it, so maybe that's because I'm a novice DC reader, so I don't know as much about these characters than I should. But overall, I'm enjoying the series, so looking forward to this one.
Yeah, this is one that I'm currently not picking up, but there's a few times that you've picked up a book that I haven't, and then from your reviews, I'm like, God, now I gotta go pick it up.
Like I said, I think the Crime Syndicate limited series right now is made for the novice DC reader, because I've heard multiple people that have read it that are heavy or very well versed DC readers that don't like it, and they feel like it's kind of like a waste of time. And I think this series is definitely built for someone like you and me who are just not, we just don't know our DC history. So it's like a nice introduction to Earth 3 and getting the reverse Justice League essentially.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like that was it for our DC books. Now
let's do some independence.
Independence.
The next book is ENIAC #2 from Bad Idea. Yep, these books are awesome. If your LCS is picking up Bad Idea comics, go ahead and pay that money to get these books. The quality of the book is nice. This cover is amazing. It's kind of got like a multi-finish cover. And then, true to form, just like last issue, the back of the issue has multiple barcodes. And I'm excited to see. Yeah, I'm excited to see where ENIAC #2 goes. They hooked me in the first issue. I thought the cover for issue 1 was great. This cover's good too. I think it's not as good as issue 1 cover, but this is an awesome cover. We're going to be dealing with ENIAC and how he's going to stop our 2 agents from, from stopping its master plan to take over the world. So
Yeah.
definitely, if you're not picking up Bad Idea, go pick up some Bad Idea comics. ENIAC number 2 out today.
Nice. We've got another bad idea, and that is Tankers number 1. Yeah, I'm honestly completely forgot what this book is about, and I don't even care because the cover is amazing.
So this cover reminds me of that van that somebody that their brother has that's got the majestical unicorn painted on it. That's what if I had a van like that, I would paint this on my van. No joke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So the premise is they've figured out a way to time travel and use dinosaurs as fuel.
That's right.
But then there are people that are killing them off, and it's crazy. So I'm looking forward to this. So this is a new number 1 from Bad Idea. Also, let's just talk about the back of it.
I was about to say,
God,
you said the front is good, the back is just as good as well.
That is so, I would buy that comic too.
I don't even know what it's about, but I'm ready to read it.
I want a shirt with that on it.
It's like a perfect skater shirt to me.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
All right, next. That's you.
Oh, excuse me, dude. Now we're going to move on to some Boom books.
Boom, boom, boom.
We've got 7 Secrets, number 7, the lucky number. And it's about damn time. I mean, we haven't had a 7 Secrets book in, I feel like, 3 months.
It's been a month and a half, I think.
Well, that's rude, and I hate it. So, I hate it because I kind of forgot where we were at. So, last thing I remember was everything was doomed, and they kept running to secret places, and they kept getting caught, and then we opened one of the boxes, and so they got vaporized or something crazy. Someone got their arm cut off. It was fucking nuts.
Yep.
So we're starting a new arc, and we're starting a new trajectory. You know what? The end of the last issue was our main character wandering off during this time travel, space travel thing that they were doing. He was like, make sure you don't stray from the path. And he was like, oh boy, well, look at these guys over here.
Yeah, he
not listening at all.
Yep. After that, we've got Origins number 6. This is the last issue in the series. I am stoked. I am ready for an epic conclusion. And I hope this is the next Boom book that gets announced to be a movie or a TV show. Because, yes, please. The robot revolution, I think, will end and begin in this book. That is my guess.
Ooh.
So that's me right
Spicy.
there. After that, we've got another Boom new number 1. It is Magic number 1. I know nothing about Magic, but I also say that
literally nothing.
Literally nothing. I also say on the show, whenever a number 1 Boom comes out, a new number 1 from Boom comes out, you should pick it up. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll pick it up. Just to see what happens. I mean, maybe I don't need to have extensive knowledge of Magic to read this. I would hope not, but we'll see what happens. Also, just to give everyone a little bit of news, right? If you subscribe to our mystery pool for the month of April, Fat Guys Mystery Pool, you can win this store exclusive of Magic number 1, which is done by an artist who does the actual Magic cards for the game. So this is a very nice variant that you can get in our mystery pool box. The link for our April box will be in the description down below. So click that, get yourself on that mystery pool train, and get you that store exclusive. It's nice and fresh.
Hell yeah! All right, our next book is what I am gonna go ahead and say. Even though I hate that you do this, this is my preemptive pick of the week. Nocterra number 2.
I don't fault you for that at all.
I loved issue 1 so much, and Jacob gives us such a hard time for loving it, even though he loved the first issue too.
Right.
Yeah, I really want to see some expansion of the world here. I want to see just a little bit more of what we got going on, the creepy crawlies. Who's this bad guy that's just all black? Yeah, I'm ready for more of this this world. It's a really interesting dystopian world.
You have to see. The cover is also badass. I like that the brother has his mask on. He looks full on Daft Punk too.
Oh, I don't even think I noticed that.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh. Yes.
Next up, we've got a new #1 from Image Comics, and it is Geiger #1. Epic cover there. I have no idea what this book is about, but Ron was like, "Hey,
Nukes
buy this book."
and explosions.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm excited for it. This cover looks dope. I saw on solicitations for the next issue, the covers look even cooler. So I'm gonna give this a try and see what's up. I've heard some other preemptive, like this might be other people's pick of the week, so we'll have to see. Maybe it's in contention.
Interesting. I've obviously I've got a type. This is the second week in a row we've shown something that was nuclear with explosions. Nuclear. Also, I'm embarrassed to say that this is going to be the first Jeff Johns book I read.
I don't know what that means. Is that something important?
You don't know who Jeff Johns is?
No, I don't.
Never mind, guys.
What?
I don't have to be embarrassed.
Jesus Christ! Shut up.
At least I know who he is enough to be embarrassed that I haven't read anything by him.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. I don't know who that is.
All right. And last but not least, already my cover pick of the week. No doubt about it. It is Sliver Coin #1. Look at that stuff, man.
Gross.
Creepy.
All right, so here's cover A. If anybody doesn't want to look at that one,
look at cover A if you're skilled.
I got suckered into this book, so it better be fucking good.
So this is an anthology horror series from Image. The first book is written by Chip Zdarsky, so it's going to be Michael Walsh the whole way through doing the art. He's the one that's sort of getting the team together. But yeah, horror, I'm on board. Chip Zdarsky, yes please. Creepy, like weird anime kind of horror, yes. And then next issue is going to be Kelly Thompson. Ooh. And then I think third issue is Jeff Lemire. I mean, ooh. Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat the writing on this book.
How many issues are there?
I don't think it is. I think it's currently an ongoing. Like, I don't think they have said it's going to stop. I bet you they do 5 or 6 issues, and then if it did really well, they'll wait 6 months and then come out with 5 or 6 issues, like a typical independent book. But I'm looking forward to these.
I will say, when Jacob was like, "Are you getting 6 coin or the coin?" And I was like, probably not. And then he showed me it, and I looked inside. The art did sell me. The artwork definitely sold me onto picking it up, even though I knew Chip Zdarsky was writing it. And I'm not saying that's a knock, but it didn't sound like it was a book for me. But then when I looked at the art inside, I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it.
And then that's good to know. I mean, Michael Walsh is going to be on the book the whole time, so you know the art's going to stay consistent, even during an anthology book.
Just don't show that fucking cover anymore.
I'm showing it right now.
Yeah, fuck you.
You're going to have to watch it when you edit this, so.
Oh, God. Anyway, so those are our picks, or those are our hauls for the week. We got a packed show coming up this Friday on April 9th. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy show. So we're going to go ahead and do what we also do in these videos. We're going to talk about our other hauls that may not necessarily be from this week.
Yeah, just the other things we picked up this week.
So what do you got, Nate?
This week we have a couple of variants that I had to get. Now, I'm not the biggest... Well, I mean, I'm a kind of a variant guy. But, you know, when I see covers that are just like in my wheelhouse, I get them. I'm going to stop talking about it and just show you. First, look at this beautiful Silver Surfer cover. It's King in Black. It's Silver Surfer. It's All-Father Thor. I'm all about it. Then the other King in Black is the Scotty Young. It's freaking hilarious. You got Ryan Stegman and Donny Cates being hung by their toes, and Null is holding him upside down, and Stegman says, "Donny, I thought you said long arms." And then Donny says, "Strong arms, Ryan." I said, "Strong arms." I love it. I just think it's cool and funny. Plus, it's, it's Scotty Young.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You can't go wrong with Scotty Young cover. All right, well, I got some variants. So I've got 4 variants to show off, 2 Momokos and something else. So,
Momoko.
First up, we've got Demon Days #1, second print, a beautiful peach Momoko cover with Danny Moonstar on there with the Oichi demon behind her. This is, yep. Put that in a Mylar and wait for it later. Then I've got another Peach Momoko for this week's Avengers number 44 with She-Hulk on it. Love it. That is a great cover. I tried to get the version, but Ron had already sold it.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is actually not bad because it's expensive.
Well, I heard that the only way that guy got it was by buying the extra copies to get to 100. So
yeah, not
he didn't just buy the book. He also bought a ton of cover A's.
Very true. And then I got a couple variants for the Beta Ray Bill book from last week. Ooh. So I've got the Warren Hall of Comics variant here. Sick ass cover. If I ever get the chance to actually get him to sign it, I will. I love this freaking cover. And then the other one is the Ryan Stegman variant that he did for Beta Ray Bill. Also, some freaking awesome Ryan Stegman goodness. So yeah, one. Those are the books that I picked up that aren't necessarily part of my haul, but just nice little variants to snack on.
Nice, just a little snuggie to snack.
All right, go ahead. Tell me what you got. That's so freaking awesome. Go ahead.
I also got the Daniel Warren Johnson variant for Beta Ray Bill number 1.
So cool.
Comics.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's so beautiful.
You know what it reminds me of?
No, what?
It also reminds me of this Thor 337 9.4 slab that I picked up.
So jealous.
It's also a newsstand. That's your thing as well. I don't particularly care, but
whatever.
Boy. This thing is gorgeous.
I'm so freaking jealous of that book.
So listen, I've always wanted this book. It's a book that I've been thinking about forever. Then Beta Ray Bill number 1 comes out, and I'm just like, I really need to get that book. I'm going to get it soon. I'm going to get it real soon.
Yeah.
And then we hear this stuff about Russell Crowe and how he's been seen around Thor, Love and Thunder, and people are starting to speculate about who he's going to play. And then James was like, I wonder if he's going to play Beta Ray Bill.
I bet he does.
And I was like, it's gonna be $1,000 book in no time. Like, it's gonna be $1,000. I'll never get it. I'll never get it. So I had to get it. I asked Ron. He's like, man, I'm sorry, I don't have one. And then the next day, he was like, hey, come into the back. And I was like, oh, I thought maybe he was going to show me that Nova, which he also showed me a Nova.
But he did. He did show you that Nova.
Yeah, I had to pass on the Nova for this bad boy.
I am ridiculously jealous of that book, and hopefully he's trying to find me one so that I can have one too.
Yeah. Well,
that will be our comic haul for the month. Not the month. That'll be our comic haul for the week of April.
Normal people might see that and think it was for a whole month, but not for us. Nope. Just a week.
Yeah, exactly. We've got so many books this week. We're gonna try to do the show in less than 2 hours. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, if we go over, we go over. But damn, it's gonna be a thick week. That being said, guys, thank you for watching, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell if you're not already subscribed to the show. Don't ever miss a Two Fat Guys Pool List video, and also give us a like. I'm sure Nathan's already done the thumbs up. We would love for the like of this video, and if you're already subscribed or you haven't subscribed, here's some incentive to subscribe. We're giving away slabs.
For free.
All you got to do is subscribe. If you subscribe, you're entered to win. Also, please comment on this video too. That helps as well. But we're giving away slabs at 100 subscribers, 250 subscribers, 500 subscribers, and 1,000 subscribers. And we're really close to giving away our first slab, which is Wolverine's Origins number 2, the Canadian variant, 150. Ooh. We are so close to giving away this book, so please subscribe if you're not already. Enter to get this in, and then obviously as you're subscribed, we're going to just pull from our subscribers to give away slabs. It's not like, after you subscribe, you only get entered to one. You're entered to all of them. So go ahead and subscribe.
Unless you win, because we got to spread the love a little bit.
Well, that's true, but I've said subscribe a lot, but I want you to subscribe. And as always, we are live. We're going to review all these comics this Friday here on YouTube at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And yeah, we're just going to have a good time. And I'm going to be here. Nate's going to be here.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a great time talking about comics. So until next time, guys, we'll see you.
Bye-bye.